So our success story this week comes from Shawn and Jenn, and they were living debt-free in Wyoming and made the decision to get a loan for $25,000 so they could try a fourth round of in vitro. So it's been one of their hopes and dreams to start a family, and God blessed them with a beautiful daughter. And over the next year, they worked hard to pay off the loan and medical expenses, but the debt kept mounting, and so they would pay off one debt and then accumulate that debt in a credit card debt. So they said, we felt like we were riding a debt teeter-totter. While treading water financially, God blessed them with a natural pregnancy and their second daughter, and this meant more medical bills and more debt than they had planned. And so they spent the next year buckling down to pay off debt, and they cut cable and subscriptions. They worked hard to pay off, and they were able to enter 2020 debt-free aside from their mortgage.
That's incredible. And I mean, that's really incredible.
Yeah.
You know, this one thing that I know, my family, some people know that Jenny and I went through secondary infertility, which means we had a first child naturally and then did not have another child. And so we tried in vitro after 10 years and it didn't work. And it cost us $18,500 for one try. And I don't know what, 4 tries. It says $25,000 for one more try. So they've spent a lot of money. But when it's a heart's desire to have a child, I fully understand that. And then, you know, they had the same thing that happened to us. You know, they had a natural pregnancy. And so one thing that I know is when you are given this great thing of a blessing of a child, and God will send the resources to help you provide for that child. I don't know. I don't understand it, but it just happens. And yet they felt they were riding a debt teeter-totter. And I fully understand that feeling. But I love the line, they spent the next year buckling down. And what I found in most people's debt journeys, there's a moment where they're able to finally get done with it. They have this blessed season where they don't have unexpected bills. They don't have the big giant, oh my goodness, my car's dead, the AC broke at the house, the roof's leaking, and the foundation cracked, right? It's like suddenly they have this blessed gap in space where it's like, finally, it seems to work. All the stuff, they did the same stuff, but now finally it worked. And if you don't blow that opportunity, you may never have to go back to debt again. And that's what I see happen here is they got ahead. Yeah. So fantastic, so excited. And their life is filled with 2 wild young daughters, which is awesome. The average cost of wedding, $35,000. Get fired up. $70K. Let's go for $100K.
All right. So for our featured section today, just to remind you guys, have you ever heard someone say, I can't do ... So this is especially